Good day, everyone. This is Real Talk 246. I am Lady Caramel, and this is my guest,
Mr. Anonymous.
Mr. Anonymous.
Record's right.
Yes. We're gonna start a segment on dating rules, and this is the first one. One of the dating rules that is more common, unspoken among women. I don't know how it is among men. That's why Mr. Anonymous is here. I know that we are not supposed to date our friends' exes. What is the perception on that and the view on that? What are the rules on that in the male community?
Well, the main rules are that you don't date your friend's woman. That is
Okay.
my perspective.
Oh, that's yours. What is it really?
Really and truly is anything goes in in life.
Mhm.
Rules are meant to be broken, so you never know your partner might be
Interesting.
dating your woman and that
But
is your
how it get your
partner.
woman? We're talking about exes.
Yeah, but even though you're your ex, you still my woman. At the end of the day, you was with Mr. Anonymous, and you will be always known as Mr. Anonymous Woman.
This
Even though me
this
and you done.
ownership thing that I have a problem with. This ownership thing, and I see it. I see it a lot. It's like you get a tag. You're not a cow. How are you? How would anybody still be your girlfriend after you have broken up? At the end of the day, she then has this tag of she's yours
Well, I mean,
and she's off limits.
yeah, because at the end of the day, we were involved and we were intimate
Hmm.
and we were together. So really and truly, even though me and you done, that don't means that me and you done. Because in life, in life, we will still meet up and we will have shared experiences and your heart or piece of me will always be with you and piece of you will always be with
Aw.
me. That's just what it is. So, you know, to not offset the balance in life, you should not date
You're getting that deep.
Mr. Anonymous Woman or not gonna come for you.
You're that deep. You're that
That deep.
deep.
And it
Okay.
goes deeper.
But your opinion now is not is that just your opinion, or that is that
Alright,
what
being
it
real now.
actually is?
Actually, no. How it is that, as I tell you, anything goes. And at the end of the day, I don't own you. I can't tell you what to do. What you do is up to you.
Okay.
But you must be able and willing to live with the consequences.
Oh wow.
So if I tell you, nah, Jed, she ain't for you, and you pursue to deal with the thing, you can tap whatever the thing is.
Interesting. Well, let me represent the women now.
Of course.
Well, let me represent me first.
Different ladies, caramel, but a girl's code.
Yes, there's a lot of girl code out there.
Yeah.
Um, whether I should tell it out or not, I don't. But my personal view, honestly, is that a lot of the rules that we carry on about dating and being with those that we even have. Okay, the dilemma here to me also comes up with the grading of relationship in a sense. Understand what I mean by grading? Let me see. There are people out there who will look at you as a closer friend than they may be to you. You might be looking at this person as, yeah, she cool to go out with. She just cool. And she's looking at you, yes, this is my friend, Lady Caramel. But the truth of the matter is that we throw around friendship to start with very, very loosely, right? And we like to label people. We especially love to say, well, I know her. When really and truly you see me a couple times, you recognize my face, you may know my name, but what do you actually know about me? Now, that being said, there are times now where you will get attracted to or may date an acquaintance's ex. And that person may be very, very irritated by it. And in your mind, you're saying, but yeah, we cool, but at the end of the day, you're my friend, that kind of thing. We ain't that close, chick. Right? That is one point of it.
Suppose the person is closer than acquaintance.
No, that's what I'm getting to. So now when it's closer than acquaintance, yes, in the girl community, we do not date others' exes.
That's the rule.
That is the rule. The
Okay.
rule is listen, with women is even deeper than with guys, as far as I'm concerned. Because with girls now, don't date who they like, who I blink at, who I date, my crush from school. Don't touch none. If I dream about he last night, last week, 4 years ago, don't look at it. And at the end of the day, especially when you grow up in a small community, that's pretty difficult, especially now if you are somebody who has a broad range of friends, which
That,
I don't.
that brings us to the next scenario then. Suppose you and let's say Gigi Fields met this guy
Hmm.
and two y'all single and he's single and he show an interest in both of y'all. What then does the girl code says about
To start with, my code says that if you like both of us, you're Wallace. He's a Wallace man. Stop being Wallace. Choose one. Wallace. So if you out there doing that, you Wallace. But anyway, seriously, me understanding life to a certain extent and understanding guys also. I also know that guys meeting two pretty girls will throw their line out there. Who hook? That's it. Right? It's not where it's like, oh gosh, one, two, pretty girl, pretty girl, pretty girl, ooh, pretty girl. And they try, right? So that's not really uncommon either.
So scenario number two now. Suppose you and Gigi agree that y'all are not going to pursue this guy, and she went behind your back and told them became a couple.
Mm-hmm.
What then does the girl code say about
Shaking she face when she take the
that?
horns.
So she will take horns.
I don't know, but when she takes some, it's not your problem, not your business. You should have levy. I tell you levy, and you will levy. So that's your business. But truthfully, then I don't have time
Okay.
to be going home studying. You should have left him. Like, no, that's all on you. If we've made an agreement and you went against it, that's also all on you, my behavior towards you. But it's not that I will necessarily sit down and study it. And on another hand, suppose it works out really well and then he is a really awesome husband or boyfriend to her and they have kids and stuff like that, why would I be sitting down grudging because she's followed her heart? Right?
Well, we're dealing with the 10 rules, so I have another question for you.
Okay.
If I invite you out, say I really digging you, Lady Caramel, and I would like to take you on a date.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go sin.
All right.
You know, and the check comes.
Uh-huh.
What should I do? Should I pay for me only? Should I pay for me and you? Or should we go co-share and we split the bill?
Mm-hmm.
Or should I allow you to pay for me?
If you allow me to pay for you, you are a boy and you're broke and I don't want you.
But women are independent nowadays, you know.
Well, I ain't.
You know, and that might be offensive and
Well,
disrespectful.
lovely for them. I'm not paying. But truthfully, it also depends on the type of relationship too that you and
Okay.
I have developed in that dating process too. Because please, if you are dating someone, do not leave things for the imagination or for gestures at the
Okay.
end of the day. Right?
Okay.
You talk to people. That's what dating is about. I understand in our Caribbean culture and stuff, we don't really date.
Okay.
It's fall into bed, use my man, use my woman. But the truth is that there is a place for dating. That is the process of getting to know somebody truly without the complication of sex, which is very healthy. Right? So through this dating process and with you and me, and you invite me out, then there's also that rule of you've invited me out, so you pay.
Okay.
And then there's obviously if we've gone through this, then there's a possibility now that if I invite you out, I pay.
Fair enough.
Good.
So we start
However,
that.
if you know now the finances of both of you and you decide, well, we are gonna split these bills when we go out, and we've come to that level, or even if, because at the end of the day you be fair. Neither one is rich, right? So if you taking me sin, why I can't stop in the gas station and buy you something special,
That's fair enough.
or put gas in the car? That's another thing. But that is up to the two people now to really discuss that.
Okay.
So you find out what level both of you are on.
Okay. So then another quick question now is suppose
These ain't tricky.
I'm a single parent.
Hmm.
Uh, at what stage or at what time should I introduce you to my little one?
Far down the line, especially if you're actually dating, because suppose you date six people, does your child meet six people? You don't do it so far down so that if they don't mesh, it puts doubt in your mind. But you do it far enough along the line that you know this is the person that I am committed to. And then the type of introduction you have is also important. You don't just throw both of them in there. You put your feelers out there, and even if it is family lunch and everybody coming on, even if it's a barbecue, and you see how that person interacts, not necessarily a personal introduction. This is mommy's boyfriend or anything like that. But you test those waters because at the end of the day, especially when you are a good mother and you're really interested in who is around your child and not just interested in who you can have or what, it
Okay.
is a delicate situation a lot of the time.
Now suppose that time came and you feel that he's the one
Hmm.
and you bring him home and you introduce him to your little one.
Hmm.
But your little one don't like him at all.
Hmm.
But you fell head over heels for him.
To,
What you will do?
to start with, you need to know your little one. If your little one is unmannerly like Lady Caramel, it might just be that. It might very well just be that he's not friendly. But then you also realize, then suppose your little one is very intuitive,
Exactly.
then you would have to move from there and give the situation time as well.